I just want to give you a little update on the new addition. It's still not done yet. I know it's been a long time, but we got most of it done. But, you know, I'm a busy man, real busy. So we got, you know, the lights in. I got my 72-inch ceiling fans in. I got those UFO, you know, they call them UFO LED lights. They're real bright. You've seen the wall of signs and saws. Got that all in. And then we've got a bunch of stuff out here that was underneath the loft. All these bikes and Slippers 10XL and all that, the DeLonghi. And Slippers has got his toys in here. We got that set up. So now I need to work underneath the loft area, which I'm still working on. I got some of my lights up and some of my outlets in. I've been wiring everything. I've got another box of 8-foot LEDs over there. I got a crack out of there, but I've just been so busy. So I'll get them set up and put in, and I got more outlets I gotta run. But that gives you an idea where we're at so far. So one thing, I needed to hurry up and get this main bay area done so I could bring in this enclosed trailer that I bought in the fall. Because before we used to borrow one from a good friend of mine. We would borrow his. So some kid came in last fall and he was like, "Hey Taryl, I got this enclosed trailer." I goes, "Tandem axle?" And he goes, yeah, tandem axle. I go, "Well, what kind of shape it's in?" "Oh, it's all beat up. I'll sell it to you cheap, real cheap. I just need to get rid of it." I said, "All right." So I bought it cheap. So I'm just trying to get it, I'm not gonna make a showpiece out of it. I'm just trying to get it roadworthy and ready so we could take it to Portland and some other events. But I like that it's got the ramp on it. So we're just going to go over some few things that I've been doing to it. So the first thing I had to do is fix all the brakes, or make sure all the brakes are working. And I did that already. I took them apart and made sure the electric brakes are going to work. I had to fix a lot of the wiring on it. Now I like these. There's a grease fitting in the middle underneath that dust cap. So now that I got them all checked out and good and adjusted, I'm going to grease everything. You know, it's got a lot of holes and dings and dents in it, but I don't care. The door was in pretty bad shape. It was rotted out here in the bottom. So I took the door off and I had to fix the frame, like from 10 inches up, all the way on the bottom was rotted out. There was a big hole there. So this was a piece of metal that was on the front of the trailer. So I took it to Farmer Dan because he's got a shear and a brake, a big shear. I mean, it's probably 10 foot long, and a big press brake that's probably 10 or 12 feet long. So we just cut this piece out of it, and I scabbed it in there, put all new hardware in it. Like again, I'm just trying to fix it up. So the whole front of this thing, the metal was all trashed. It was a guy that a lawn maintenance guy, and what he would do is he would fill this with leaves. So it was all full of leaves and stuff. So this metal was all trashed. So I had all this barn metal left over from when we did the building on the inside. So I thought, well, I'm not going to buy metal. We'll just use that barn metal. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm putting this barn metal up. And of course, this is dirty, so I'll clean it. I'll get it all cleaned up. And then, you know, got the old piece of trim that was up there. Trim it out. Put this back up so it looks decent. And then I got some other trim from the guy that does our powder coating. He goes, "I got some of that trim, Taryl, you need it?" I said, "Yeah, I'll buy it off you. Oh, you can just have it, it's black." I said, "I don't care." He goes, "You can just have it." So I'm going to scab this piece in on the corner here. I'll get some sealer, we'll seal it, and I pop riveted everything on, so we'll seal that up real nice. And then, you know, I use this trim that he gave me to hide this edge. Make it look good. Then I just rattle can the front there. And then I bought new boots. Went and bought all new boots for it. I'm going to paint these rims. I'll paint them white so it don't look that bad. I got to do that yet. But this is what I've been working on in my spare time, like I have any spare time. I had this fender off. I just mounted it again. I'll get some caulk. Caulk that real good. This was all bent down. This rail was all bent like he ran over something. So me and my friend Dirt, who's been helping me with the inside of the building, that's his name, Dirt. Dirty Dan, but we just call him Dirt. So he's been helping me with the inside of the building. He's retired, and he's been helping me with this trailer because I've been helping him with his ST90s and CT70s. So it's a trade-off. I'm helping him, he's helping me. That's what friends do. I've known him my whole life. I've known him since we were kids. So this, we fixed all this. And again, I riveted this on there. And I'll finish riveting it when I finish that corner. Got these brakes, electric brakes all good. Got them all adjusted, cleaned up. Everything's good. And then we'll come back here. And then on the inside, I added all these 2x4s. So that way, I got some wood to screw through, to screw to, in case I want to put some cabinets or something in here. But just for now, I need to just get it done. See how these walls are all, this is how I got it. See how it's all trash. So in the winter, I'll pull all this off and redo all this. But the floor was coming up and, you know, I had to fix all that. Had a bunch of busted screws and stuff holding the wood down. I may skin over this. I may put another piece of like 1/2-inch plywood on top of this plywood. But again, for now, let me just get it screwed down. I'm going to put some of that tracking in here so we can secure the bikes too. I'll put this back up on the wall for now until I do some more stuff to it. But you know, I've got about a month now, and I've been working on this a little bit here and there. So that's what I've been doing. And in this was that aluminum diamond plate that goes across the front of trailers. It was all trashed. So Farmer Dan, we cut this piece out of it, and then he bent that 90 on there. Now I know that this is supposed to have that little flap that folds down, so you got a smooth transition, and you can see where the hinge was, that piano hinge, and it just got ripped off of there, and the plywood's all beat up. So I thought about, you know, maybe putting a new piece of plywood on there and making that little flap again, and I thought, who cares? I'll just put this on. Because I was going to use this at the top, like this. And then I was going to have the little flip down thing. But you know what? We're just putting motorcycles and lawn tractors. They can drive up that little bump. It ain't going to hurt them. So I'll just stick that on there. Probably paint that. I got grip tape. Put some grip tape on there. I need a tail light. That one's bad. When I was checking all the electric, but everything's working now. So I just thought I'd give you a little insight about what's going on in the new edition. Not the band new edition, my new edition. And this trailer that I've been working on. Keeping you grass rats informed. And there's your dinner, grass ass. Woo! Listen to the echo in here. Woo, 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 woo. There's your dinner.